Oh wait, hi, welcome in. I might have to adjust things in like a couple minutes because I set up my desk stupid. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I like wanted my tablet to be on my desk, but also that means my microphone is like too far from my face. Turn this music down a little more. So we'll see, because I have my microphone set where if I'm too quiet it won't hear me, so that's an issue. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is color the rest of the lines. I think the lines should be different colored. I always like colored line art best. I'm so tired. Yesterday I drove like not far away. I didn't go far away at all. Drove like an hour away to go to a plant show. It was nice. It was smaller than I expected. But it was nice. I got some plants. I won some free plants. They had a competition. I didn't participate. But I was kind of disappointed. You're dying. What you're dying from? In the art competition, there was someone who had entered AI art, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that in like an actual competition. Dying. I think we're all dying. Wait, why does that one look weird? Why does that one look weird up in here? Did I accidentally switch colors? Damn it. I think I changed colors on accident. For 6 hours? That is a pretty long side quest. What game is it? What game's got 6-hour long side quest for you? I think I probably, well, yeah, I might have given up if it was that long of a side quest. Genshin Impact? I don't know anything about Genshin. I've never played Genshin in my whole life. Oh, this line? I don't like that this line overlaps. Yeah, I guess that's better. What is Genshin Impact even about? Like, I don't understand what it's about. Got some little gotchi guys, and that's it. And you collect resources. 16 hours. Okay, they're just like buffing the shit out of this like playtime then. Sounds like they're just trying to make as much content as possible, but I don't know, that doesn't sound that fun. Be on the same quest for 16 hours. Does it at least have gaps, or is it like one of those quests where it's like keep going forever? No breaks. Like sometimes they break the side quest up into like parts. That's always nice. It has gaps. Okay, I mean that's better than like the being on the grind for the rest of your life. No breaks. Ouch, I keep pulling my headphones. My desk is set up so for drawing. I could take a nap about now, even though I woke up approximately 2 hours ago. Actually 3. I woke up 3 hours ago. That's enough time to want to take a nap. Where's the undo button? It's been a while since I've played like an actual like full-on AAA game. Like recently all the AAA games, I'm just like, I see them and go, that sounds expensive. Give up. Hear your back cracking? What pose does he do? I literally have no knowledge whatsoever of JJK. I can recognize he's from JJK, but I don't know what he's got an iconic pose. Never seen it. I know JJK spoilers. Wait, I like how I said I don't know anything about JJK, except for like when it was first starting to serialize, I was literally, I kept up with it until about the Shibuya arc. And then I gave up because I was just like, I don't, Which is kind of ironic because I think people say the Shibuya arc's like one of the better parts of the story. And I heard the ending was ass. That people were very disappointed in the end. Oh, I can see like little gaps there that I don't like. I'll get those in a second. A pose on Discord. Let's see, let me see. That's like I think I would call that the Exorcist pose. Doesn't she do that in The Exorcist, where she's like bending in half? I haven't seen The Exorcist, so that's a really poor reference. God, where are any of the layers I need? What layer is this? This one? Yes. Or that could be the alien abduction pose. That's what I would think, that one. Okay. Do I have anything else? Oh, the gloves. The gloves. Don't forget the fucking gloves. I really, really badly need to practice my line art. My line art is so boring. So run-of-the-mill standard. Could use a little bit of a... I don't know. I really like when people have really dynamic line art. I need to work on, like, line size changes, I think, is a big one that I would say. Like a little gap there. Where's the skin? Okay. When I sit for too long, I do instead where I just rotate my whole, like, body. So that my front half, like, my torso faces behind me, but my legs are still facing forward. That's how I crack my back. But I imagine it's probably easier to do bending like that. Bending backwards at the... Bending backwards at the back. Yeah. You do the floating thing in the picture too. Nice, nice. Gotta make sure you're stretching your powers or whatever. You're stretching your body. Ew, do I like this color for the line? I guess I do. I guess it's fine. I keep thinking I should do stretches at night, and then I forget. Like, I'll be like, I need a stretch before bed so that when I'm fucking 80, I don't die or something from rotating wrong. But then I'll be like, oh, it's time to go stretch, and then I immediately fall fucking asleep. Oopsies. That. Fortnite. Hello. I do not know anything about Fortnite. Unfortunately, I was born too old to play Fortnite. Ew, is this supposed to be Bing Bong from the hit game? What the fuck's it called? Peek? Get your little Bing Bong. Last night I was playing Peek with my friend and he fucking incinerated Bing Bong. And then he almost like fucking screwed everyone else over because he was opening food and then immediately eating it. It was really funny though. Bro had an entire extra stamina bar while everyone else was fucking dying of hunger. He almost fucking doomed the run. Really funny. I mean, listen, posture's like 5% of the battle. It's okay. You just gotta do those stretches and your posture will fix itself. That's how it works, right? I do need to work on my posture while sitting in chairs. It is not great. Like right now, I guess my posture's okay right now. Kinda just slightly hunched over because I put my tablet on my desk specifically so I wouldn't be hunched over it. Otherwise I will do little monkey fold over. Or no, not monkey, more like Light from Death Note. L from Death Note. Yes, I can make proper references. People still watch Death Note? Is that a thing? And you like the shrimp? See, I sleep like a shrimp, and I wonder if that impacts my back. But sleeping curled up feels so nice. But I fear that it'll ruin my back in the future. Like, I don't know how people lay like flat when they're sleeping. Like, what is the point of that? How is it comfortable? How do you do that? No, I got color in the wrong spot. I think I just have really messed up sleeping habits though. Because I also sleep with like 30 pillows, and then I also sleep with all the garbage that's on my bed, and by garbage I mean my clean clothing. I can never, like, fold it. The worst part of laundry is folding clothing. Oh, I forgot I wanted some lines like here. I won't judge for having plushies. I have a million plushies. I sleep in a pile of plushies. I plan to go to Japan later in the year and I'm gonna buy so many plushies. It's gonna be stupid. Like, I'm gonna have to pack a suitcase just for plushies. Life-size Snorlax, here we come. No, I don't know if I'll get Pokemon plushies. I definitely plan to get Dragon Quest plushies. Like, I want a plushie slime. That's like top on my list of things I want. Life-size Lopunny, getting a little sus there. If I saw a life-size Lopunny in anyone's room, I think I'd be like, I think I'd just go home. I'd be like, ooh, I think, seems like you're busy, Same thing with if I saw someone with a life-size Gardevoir plushie. I'd be like, yeah, I think I know what you're doing later. I know what you're doing fucking every night. I kind of think it's sad that Gardevoir is so entrenched in this is a porn Pokemon because, like, Gardevoir is cute and then people have to draw it with, like, mega tits. Life-sized Onix. Okay, that one is less suspicious, but also, like, I think a life-sized Onyx plushie would be nice to sleep on, because then you could wrap it around you. Isn't Onyx only, like, 5 feet tall or something in Pokemon? I don't remember. They make him huge in the anime. If I could have a life-sized Pokemon plushie, I think I would go for... I think I'd go for something like... a bug Pokemon. He's like 16 foot in the game? I swear he's not that big. I swear... I don't know. I can Google the Pokédex or something. Not gonna Google the Pokédex, but I could. There's so many lines that I hate I'm finding, but that's the point of doing this. Everything up. What layer is this on? You don't remember what you did yesterday? That's really sad. You should get that checked out. Sometimes I forget what I do yesterday, but I think, like, usually that means I didn't do anything that day. That's usually what that means. Yeah, if it's embarrassing, your brain is like, ooh, locking that one down in the fucking front hall of memories. You're never forgetting that shit for the rest of your life. There's still some things where it's like, my brain will randomly go, hey, do you remember when you, like, fucking, said this last week really stupidly? And it's like, yeah, cool, thanks. Why did you remind me? I think, like, what does that benefit me survival-wise? Like, why does my brain think I should remember when I was fucking embarrassed? Like, sure, I can remember when I was, like, scared or in danger. Like, yeah, that's beneficial, you know? Like, sure. But when I was embarrassed, like, I don't think we had to commit that one to memory, brain. But thanks. I think we could just forget that one and it would benefit us all, you know? But I suppose we're stuck on fucking remembering, like, squeaking a chair and everyone thinking you farted or something. Cool. Good learning opportunity, I guess. Human brain is an enigma. And it'll make us suffer for the rest of our life. The first Demon Slayer opening? Yeah, I don't think I remember the first Demon Slayer opening at all. I watched like 90% of the first season of Demon Slayer, and then I gave up, which I don't know why, because I really liked the Demon Slayer manga. Like, I read all the manga, but for some reason the anime, I was just like, this shit boring. You sing it out of your head. Do you like the song, or is this like an unfortunate thing? Like, did you make an effort to remember this? I very rarely find myself watching anime, I feel like. My brain sometimes just gets fucking bored. And I'm like, done with that now. Oh, it just spawned in your head. It's one of those things where your brain is just like, you know, what could really, like, take up some space in our limited amount of memory? A song you've listened to like 30 times. Like, and now that's committed there forever. Like, great, just what I wanted. It's like my brain remembers, like, the name of every Pokemon from, like, the first 5 generations, but cannot like remember things that are like actually important or things I would like to remember. So there's a color. That color's not supposed to be there. What is this on? No, where is it? Where is this piece of purple that's not supposed to be there? I have to start at like the top. Where the fuck is this color on? What level did I put this on? Oh, here? This one? Yeah. Okay, there it is. Am I on... oh. Man. Wrong brush. Fucking this shit up. That's okay. I think there's a lot of people who have songs where they're like, I cannot speak this language, and yet I can sing this song in this language. I'm working on learning some Japanese. Not going very great. Well, it's going okay, I suppose. Like, I was at the store yesterday, and I was like, oh, look at this bottle. I wonder what it says in Japanese. And then I was like, I can read it. I don't have any fucking idea what it means, though. Because it's like, I can sound things out. But that doesn't mean I know what the word I'm sounding out is. There was one bottle I picked up, though, where I was like, oh, what does this say? And then I was like, it says yuzu. I could have figured that one out, I think. From the lemons on the fucking label. That one I did know the word, though, so I felt special. Wonder why the subtitles are off. Damn. Just change it to the dub setting and then you don't have to worry about that. A lot of people in Japan do speak English though, so like they'll speak to you in English if they want to. That's kind of what I'm hoping to rely on. Like an asshole going to a country where I don't speak the language very well. Be like, hey, I know I came here of my own free will, but can you speak to me in my language? That's why I don't go traveling much. I can't speak any other languages. That's not true. I can vaguely speak Spanish. Like in the vaguest sense of the words, speak another language. And like read things and kind of get the gist of what they say. You speak a pretty large assortment of other languages. That's always nice, but for me, like for me personally, languages just don't click in my brain. Like, I just struggle to learn other languages, which really sucks. But there's just something where it's like I cannot learn new languages. They just don't compute. And it sucks. I want to be one of those people who can speak other languages. I mean, I learned American Sign Language, so that was cool. And now I don't have anyone to, like, use it with, so I don't remember, like, any of it. It's been years since I used any sign language. The only time I ever use it is when, like, people on social media post, like, videos of people signing, and it comes across my feed. Is that all the pink? Yes. Yeah, I think I got all the pink. Okay. Ow, my spine just popped when I moved my neck like 45 degrees to the left. Okay, I want another layer. layer. New layer. Yes. 5 million of these. I need this art to go faster. Like, coloring makes me impatient. Coloring makes me... I don't know. I want it that color and... go with that one, I suppose. I think. Like, I never color any of my artwork if I don't have to. Everything I do is black and white. So people don't like black and white artwork. Yeah, that's literally what I was just saying. Black and white is so much easier, but people don't like black and white as much. People are like, color your fucking artwork. And I'm just like, I don't want to. It looks fine in black and white, so just accept it. But this one is gonna be a big fancy piece, so it's like, ugh, I guess I'll fucking color it. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. I just had to move my layers around. With how I'm coloring this. I really need to work on my color theory, though. My color theory is kind of weak. I don't know. I wish I was one of those people who could, like, sit and draw for hours on end, but I get bored so fast. And I'm just like, I don't want to draw no more. Like, as soon as I'm done with a piece of art, I'm fucking done with it. I will not touch it again. Speaking of pieces of art that I haven't touched again, I have a, like, model drawing I started working on, and then I just haven't done anything with it for, like, months. Damn, you got people commenting on your art? I post art on social media and then it gets absolutely no interaction. Like, I think that's my biggest thing, is like, I'll post something and then nothing happens. I've never been good at attracting people to look at my art. But yeah, has a pretty large amount of views. Aw, that's cool. I think, the most my art has ever gotten is, like, 500, like, interactions with it. That's about the max of where any of my art has gotten to. Because I'm a little bitch and I blame it on anime art styles. I'm just like, no one looks at my art because everyone wants to look at anime art. Which isn't true, but like, gotta complain about something, you know? Wow, 35k? That's really good. Yeah, I've literally never had that much interaction with my art. That's why I could never be like a full-time artist. Just like, my heart needs the attention to do something, and then for art it's just like I get no engagement, and so my brain's like, well, I don't want to fucking do that anymore. I think it's because art takes so much effort, and then like if no one reacts to it at all, you're just like, now I'm sad because I just spent all this time doing this shit and no one fucking cares. But that's something I've had to like work on over the years, is like just posting shit because you like it, not because you expect people to engage with it. Still kind of sucks though. Minecraft parkour? No, I never ever wanted, like, brain rot videos make me want to cry. I'd rather just have no engagement than put fucking brain rot with my art. You have to engage with my art like an intellectual, or you have to not engage with it at all. Engage with my fucking old man yaoi drawings with your whole heart, bro. Just kidding, I don't draw that very much. Only occasionally. No, I don't know. I just like I don't understand the art algorithm. But also part of it is I just don't post enough. I could list a million problems with why I don't have like art engagement. My art's ugly, I don't talk to people. I don't fucking use social media correctly. I don't have a TikTok. I refuse to make a TikTok. I'd rather die than have a TikTok. Like, I think TikTok is where people who have too much time spend their hours. You're supposed to talk to people. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they encourage you to, like, network with artists. Like, even for, like, streaming, people are like, you should be talking to other people. And I'm like, everyone I talk to has come to me first. I have, like, no ability to go search out people and engage with them. But that's mainly a social anxiety issue. Like, I'll go in someone else's stream and then sit there silently for 10 hours because I can't, like, muster the courage to go, hey. Or go, wow, your stream is fun. If I comment in your stream, that's already like a fucking huge achievement. I think that's a skill I need to work on. Like, just saying shit. You just don't really like talking. See, my issue is I am not an introvert, but I have social anxiety. I have really bad social anxiety. Well, no, actually, it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, it used to be way worse. But I still have social anxiety, so I like interacting with people. I just get shy about it, and like my body refuses to like move or do anything. And so I just sit there and I like stare at people. So I in general would consider myself like somewhere in the middle of introvert and extrovert, but like I just can't fucking do anything. Everything's a struggle for me. Texting, chatting, talking regularly, acting like a normal human being, all that shit does not come naturally to me. It bothers me that I have this one nail that is like colored and then the rest of the nails are uncolored. Zoom in. Fix that shit right now. Ah, what did I do? I want this to be... Wait, I hate that that's its own layer. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. Hold on. No. But... I just want the color of this. This like, I'm gonna change it back in 2 seconds, but... Okay. I just want it to be its own layer. Nails. acting normal is acting within societal expectations of how a human should interact, should be. You know, like not screaming or like dying. You must go. Well, thank you for hanging out. You have a good rest of your day. Hopefully see you around. But thanks for stopping by. I hate the way I did these nails, but we're just gonna live with it. I don't like how that looks. That looks like shit. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go to the other side. I don't know why I bothered to give my character, like, painted nails. I've never, like, painted my nails in my life and enjoyed it. I think it's just because for on, like, characters, it looks fun. Nice and fancy. But on me, no thanks. It also makes me feel weird. It physically actually feels weird. Okay. What was I doing before this? I was coloring lines. So let's see. I need to do yellow and gray is what I need. I also need to add this stitching detail up the sleeves on the arms. Let's start with doing the lines for the yellow. I'm not naming any of these layers, and I really should be, but it's fine. I'll live. I think I want that to be an even warmer color. That's a little too warm now. Go back a little. Yeah, like that. That's the color I'll use for all my gold stuff. I'm debating whether I should color this line for the mouth. I feel like right now it looks good the way it is, but at the same time I feel like it's just too eh. Wait, I gotta color this line on the ear. Is that the same color? Yes, it is the same color. My brain says it's not, though. God. Earlier I was talking about Peak, though. That was so fucking funny. Playing with my friends last night. Like, literally, we were in the home stretch, and I had, like, slipped and fallen into the volcano, and the rest of my friends were, like, getting there. And except for two of them were starving. Like, they were literally starving. And I'm like watching our other friend. Oh, what did I do with the color on this hair? Hold on. Fix that. But they were literally starving. And our other friend gets to fucking what the fuck is happening? Are you not grabbing the color I want you to grab? Why? What is happening? Zoom in farther. Why? What? What? It's not, like... Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking layer. That's what's happening here. Go back a lot. Okay, well, layer did I do this on? What the fuck? There we go, that one. At first I gotta erase all this shit. Okay, so like I was saying, what was I saying? Okay, my friend, he has like full food, he's got no issues, he's not hurt, he's not, like, nothing bad is going on with his character, and he gets to a suitcase, and he's like, opens it without saying anything, immediately eats the airplane food in it, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Because our two other friends are literally like barely have any stamina because they're so hungry and their characters are hurt. It was so funny because it was such a a sabotage for the rest of the party. Like, dude really said, I'm getting out of here and I don't give a fuck if you two are. I mean, one of our friends still made it with him to the top, but like the other friend did not make it. And it may or may not have been our friend who was being greedy's fault. But that was the first time I've gotten to the end of the game with anyone. Well, I didn't get to the end of the game, but you know, I can pretend. I was being their ghost guide to tell them how to safely get up to the next spot. And I think that's really beneficial. Like, towards the end is when you have a ghost who can literally tell you, okay, like, go to the left or you're gonna die. But also at the very beginning of that, like, caldera part, I had a magic beanstalk and then I fucking wasted it. Because I was like, what did it do? And I didn't use it right. It would have been really good to use towards the end. But if I didn't use it, more than likely it would have fallen into the lava with me, so I guess it didn't really matter, huh? Like, items are only useful if the person holding them doesn't die. Scritchy, scritchy, scratchy, scritchy. Bet you can probably hear the sound of me scribbling on the board. I have my microphone like right next to it. That count as ASMR? Oh. I keep starting like art projects and then just not doing anything with them after like 5 days. Like, I think that's just an internal problem that I've always had. But it's gotten so bad. Like, I started making a plushie and then I haven't touched it in weeks. So there's just a head sitting on my floor, staring at me. Except for he don't got eyes, so he's not staring at me. He's like existing at me. It'd be great to finish the project though, because then I would clean up the shit that's on my floor and I'd have more space on the floor. Because if I put stuff away, then I'm really never gonna work on the project, and that's like essentially my giving up if I put it away. And there's some other projects that I want to start just because for like convenience. Like, I want to make a draft stopper for my door. That takes too much effort though. My brain don't want to do that. Sometimes I just get in art moods though, where I'll just go do art for like 12 hours and then I'll just be exhausted afterwards. Marathon art. That's kind of like a common thing though, where you like work on something really hard for a while and then you're just like, oh, tired of that shit now. Or maybe that's not common. No, I don't talk to enough other artists. Most of the people I interact with, like, for art, I don't actually talk to, I just exist near them. That's definitely something I should, like I was saying, I should work on. I don't know, talking to people's scary. Talking to people on the internet is scary. How do I know these people aren't, like, crazy? Gonna kill me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I keep fucking hitting the right click. Stop hitting that. Rotate the pen. Rotate the pen. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but I took a big long drive yesterday. It was okay. Aw, damn it, there's this line over here. It was okay. I mean, like, So I suck at driving and it scares me, and so this was like a big move for me to drive that far. And it went okay. I did in fact almost die at the end, like when I was first getting there. Like 50 feet before I got to where I wanted to be, someone tried to like merge into me, and it's like, oh cool, I guess we'll both die here. Literally, if someone had been behind me, I probably, like, would have gotten hella rear-ended. Would not have been fun. But I got lucky and there was no one behind me. And then the car in front of me would not put his fucking blinker on. It's like, hey dude, have you considered that maybe I would understand what you're doing if you fucking told me what you're doing? Instead of just, like, sitting there and waiting for me to understand. Like, if you tell me you want to get over, I will let you get over. And he kept, like, matching speed with me after that, and it's like, dude, you're the one who almost hit me. I hate driving. Driving's my worst enemy. But, alas, if you want to see anything in life in America, you must drive. No escaping it. Really sucks. Can we hurry up with the, like, bullet trains in America? I'd love that. Love for us to implement bullet trains. Get to the south in just 1 hour. Wouldn't that be nice? But no, instead you gotta sit in fucking bumper-to-bumper traffic for 6 hours. We can't fund public transit. That would be too much work. You have to spend money on important things like skyscrapers. Whatever else they build in the city. They'll always be like, your tax money's going to the road. And then it's like, I drive on the road and I can assure you it don't feel like it. Like, most people complain about taxes. See, I complain about taxes, but it's like, I'm fine with being taxed. But only if I can fucking, like, tangibly see that the tax is going somewhere. If you're like, oh, this tax goes to the library, and then and then the library's like, look, we can afford new books now. I'd be like, oh, okay, you know, like, cool. But then, but for like 90% of taxes, they're like, this tax goes to the road, and you're like, the road fucking sucks, bro. You did not put that tax in the road. Like, there's still 50 potholes in the road. Like, what did you solve with that money? I was originally gonna buy a game, like, this month, but I think I've already spent too much money this month. Considering I just spent like $200 yesterday. But that's okay. I can like wait till next month, but next month I might end up buying another like ball-jointed doll. Because I ordered one 7 million years ago at this point, because it was pre-order, and it's supposed to ship very soon. And if it gets here and I like it, then I may buy a second one, because I want to do a custom doll, and I just want a good doll base for it. But we'll see. Okay, so that's all the lines I should save before I forget. Saving is always good. And I never remember to. Okay, what do I want to work on now? Got all the lines. I guess, like, the hair. I am not good at doing hair. Hair is such a task for me. New layer. What do I call this? Hair again. I in fact did not call that hair again. These like 7 random letters. Okay, let's see. So the light source is kind of coming from this left side, I guess. See, so usually I have where the tips of the hair are darker. Well, it's not even the tips of my hair. Kind of just the back and the sideburns are dark. I guess I'll keep with that. Oh, that you're supposed to be a clipping layer. But I want to get a ball joint, or I want to customize a ball jointed doll, because I either want to make one that is one of my characters, or I also want to make one of this guy, of my, like, avatar guy, because I think that'd be really cute. Let's get some airbrushing in here. Oh, maybe I want to blur that first and then the airbrushing. I keep thinking about, like, making cosplay or making whatever. I think that's kind of what's stopping me from working on the model I was gonna work on for this guy, because like I keep wanting to make a clay model first so that I have something actually to go off of. Because making side view, like when I turn my head, I think these look like shit, and so I want a physical 3D object I can look at when I'm working on it, so that I can be like, oh, it should look like this. Up the opacity on this shit. I don't know. You know what I really want to work on? I want to learn to use Blender. I want to make an actual 3D model. I think that'd be cool. I also think it would be really beneficial, because 90% of the time when I'm talking, I'm also gesturing like wildly, and you just don't get that. But also, 3D model stuff, so expensive, like goddamn. How am I supposed to afford that shit? I do not get paid that much to be affording stuff like that. I do think 3D models have a really big charm to them though. I love seeing people use 3D models. They're so cool. You would not catch me dead playing fucking VR chat or something, no. I don't even have a VR headset. Maybe I should start by investing in a VR headset. Wow. I don't know what VR games are, like, good to play. I remember when, like, VR stuff first was getting popular, I watched people play Job Simulator a lot. That's fun. Job Simulator looks fun. But also it's hella old at this point. Job Simulator came out when I was, like, a fucking teenager in high school. So many years ago. Go back. I don't like that coloring. Go back, go back. Let's do it with the airbrush instead to get like slight changes to you. Are there any games that are like really popular in VR even? Roblox? No, I don't think people play Roblox in VR. I don't think that's a thing. I think I made that up. What do people do in Roblox? You run around, you play little bitty games. Is that the whole appeal of Roblox? I want to get back into playing online games, though. Games are fun. I used to play so many online games when I was a kid. Like 90% of my time was like playing online games. And then people making fun of me because I was like 10. Fucked ass. Like one of my funniest like stories of playing online games though is one time I joined this like Pokemon website, like one of the many games where you could like have Pokemon, and in it I had named myself after a warrior cat, like one of the warrior cats. I named myself something like fucking Red Storm or something, and so I joined this website, my warrior cat name, and some guy immediately was messaging me, and he's like, hey, I know you're this guy. He's like, you can tell me, it's okay. And it's like, bro, I'm 12. I'm trying to get Pokemon with my Pokemon name. Like, I am not whoever you think I am. That look fine for the hair. I don't really like that for the hair, but it's like, maybe it's the color of the outline that I don't like. Maybe I should like change the outline. Change it to be like this deep purple. I don't think that fixed it. Back. Undo that. Feel like this? This feels too deep purple. I don't know. Maybe the line should be gradiented. That's a lot of work. Or is it a lot of work? I don't know. I think this deep purple looks better than the grayish purple, though. I think I'll switch it all to that. Oh, or maybe I should just leave it gradiented. Maybe I'll do a little bit of air, the layers. So I moved like weeks ago, and I still have not put my Switch on the Wi-Fi here. I need to do that. It's just a regular old Switch. I was like, the Switch, I really want the Switch 2, but like, can I afford that? Probably not. Well, not at this exact moment. You know, maybe in a year or two I'll get the Switch 2. Maybe when Tomodachi Life comes out, I'll get the Switch 2. Tomodachi Life is like the main thing that I want that's on the new Switch. But it doesn't come out yet, so I don't have to get it yet. And then also Rhythm Heaven. I want the new Rhythm Heaven game. But like I said, none of those have come out yet, so I don't have to get it yet. That. Texture. That eyebrow texture. I think I should get rid of the outline on the eyebrows, maybe. That's always something that, like, when I'm drawing, I'm just like, I don't know how I want to do the eyebrows, because eyebrows are not big blocks. They're like half-shaded weird things. Some people's eyebrows are so light. I don't know. Play video games, but my landlord is coming over later. I gotta sign my new lease. Or like my actual lease. It's kind of weird. I took over a lease for like 2 months. Now I gotta sign like a new lease. I don't like this big line, but that's part of the line art. I like a little bit of that. I still don't. I'm just gonna get rid of this line. I don't like it. Okay. I think that looks fine for the hair. I'm not like committed to it. The eyebrows still bother me. This mouth being dark bothers me. Just change it to be like a really dark brown. That'll make me feel better. How'd that make me feel? Okay, I guess. Then I feel like I should change the eyelids a little. Oopsies. But that one I'm not as sure about because it's like... What color would it be? I guess this purple, like these could be purple. I feel oops, I'm getting it too. Putting it on everything. I feel about purple eyelids. Go back. I don't think that adds much. I'll just leave them for now. Okay, what do I want to work on now? Nothing, because I hate coloring. I think I'll do everything that's yellowy gold. Okay, where is that? Where is that on here? Making things look nice and shiny is really hard. I call this layer shiny. Coping a layer below. I feel like maybe this is too dark. I don't know, we'll see. Gotta take... that's too rich. Wait, the light comes from this left side, so like... something. Gotta remember how shading works. Yeah, I think I should just really work on doing more still lifes because I think that would really help with my like ability to color things well. Still lifes are just not that fun though. But of course, if you ever want to get better at anything, that doesn't mean you can do things that are fun. The unfortunate fact of life, you have to do things you hate to get things you want. Okay, we've got a little ring. This one, it can be just more of a general shiny, I guess. I don't know how the light source would really hit it that much. The ankle hurts. I need to zoom out. I'm gonna have to come back at this with an even darker brown. Okay, the light source is to the left, so very light shaded. Oh, ew, don't do it like that. No, I need this brush to be like massive if I'm gonna do stuff. Be like that more. I don't know if that's best, but that sure is what we're going with. Okay, this one's gonna be a little weird because this hand should be like 90% in the light. So we're just gonna, like anytime I don't know how to shade something, I just fucking do something, and that's just how it ends up. You ever want an like correctly shaded, everything in the right position drawing? Don't ask me for that. Ask someone who understands art. Someone who went to art school. Be smaller. Our deepest hue. I kind of wonder what would have happened if I tried to go to art school. My parents were like very straight up though, and they're like, you're not fucking going to art school. But like, I just never tried for things like that. Like when I was very young, I knew that I was like, if I try to go to art school, my parents are not gonna support me. So immediately it's like, that's not a viable way to live my life. But I guess if it really was my passion, I could have tried harder. But, meh. I am where I am. I also don't know if art school would have actually, like, done much for me, you know? I'm not sure I'm, like, for me, I don't like my hobbies to be my job. I don't like them to intersect that much. Like, I do part of my job stuff at home because that does interact a little, but like 99% of my job stuff is stuff I do not do at home. It's not like part of any hobby I'm part of or anything. But then there's like where people say things like, if you enjoy your job, you never have to work a day in your life. I don't think that's true. You can enjoy your job and fucking hate life, kind of. No, that doesn't make any sense. Undo, I don't like it. Let's go back farther. Okay. Again. I don't know. I think jobs in general are a really weird topic. Because it's like, gee, what do you want to do for the rest of forever? That's a really hard thing to, like, figure out. Like, I don't know. What do I want to do for the rest of forever? Right now, I'm pretty content with what I'm doing, but we'll see for how long that lasts. But also, I'm capable of doing things I hate. That's one thing I've never understood when I see people online and they're like, I can't work a job like this job because I hate it. And it's like, but you know what I hate more? Being homeless. Like, if it pays me money, then I will keep struggling at it till I can find something better. Okay, now we need some bright whites on these. Oh. I think I want this a sharper white. A little too sharp there. No, it's not. Yeah, I think something like that. Not like that. How does shiny stuff work? Usually it's at the edges. Things are shiny. There's like shine in the middle, but I don't know. Put it wherever I think it goes. Oh yeah. Before I think I'm okay with how this is looking. I still gotta do the whole ass background, but like, and I fucking hate doing backgrounds so much. They're like the bane of my existence. Everything about art is the bane of my existence. That's why I'm not a full-time artist. People are like, you do hobbies for fun, right? And it's like, you're doing your hobbies for fun? I do my hobbies because I don't have anything else to do, and if I sit here and feel unproductive for more than 30 seconds, I'll start crying. I'll feel like I'm wasting my life. But sure, yeah, I do hobbies for fun. Okay, I keep forgetting, I want to do lines on the shirt for the scene. I know. Oh, that's not the right color. Or yes, it is the right color. Oh, it's because there is, one of these layers is overlapping it. Why? My fault. I'll have to go back and, like, fix that, but... Goes kind of squiggly there. So many rules in art. None of them I understand. I think everything I do in art, I just do by instinct. Taught me some stuff in like high school. None of that stuff. It's all gone. Something about like principles of art. Distortion and something. Distortion, anatomy. My neck hurt. Gotta scoot closer to make my neck hurt less. Okay, and then I just like how these seams look. They're completely unnecessary. Like, if you were making a sleeve like this and you had the, like, seams like this, it would be obnoxious. But it looks cute in art. These would be absolutely obnoxious to sew on for reals. I guess you could do like a fake version of the seam. Not the seam. A fake version of the, well, yeah, it's a seam. Where you don't actually like sew it there. It would just be a topical seam. But I don't know. I only do sewing recreationally. I don't know any of the terms. Okay, and then I gotta clean up a little. Sewing is like even less of a hobby than art is to me. Sewing is something I do and genuinely don't know anything about. I feel like this line should go like to the elbow more. I want to do that one again. Gotta fix up here too. Okay. Bigger. Hobbies are so weird though. I like to try everything a little bit. A little of everything. I've done jewelry making, I've done stamp cutting. Just learning new things for art's fun. Oops, too much. Too much still, but I don't want. I really wanted to pick up more hobbies though. I think I wanna learn to forage metal. Foraging metal sounds fucking cool. Make a knife. Wood. Something, anything. But foraging looks hard, and I see people doing it, and I'm just like, where am I gonna get a fucking anvil? Where am I gonna get a foundry? Whatever else people use for foraging. It'd be so cool. Foraging, not foraging. I do foraging. Much easier than foraging. Okay, anywhere else I want to put seeds? Not really. What do I— ugh, don't do that. What do I want to color now? I really don't want to start coloring the clothes. It sounds like hell to color the clothing. But I really should probably color the clothes. Let's draw this out and do the smallest of the clothes first. Which is the, what is this? Oh. Stupid, don't worry. The red-ish pink parts. Okay. Do that clipping to layer below. Okay. little bit of overlap there, but I don't feel. So, things first. This should be the darkest area. Dark there. This is gonna be a little dark. This is the darkest area for sure. Little bit of lighter color-ish. Fine. Hold on. Back to the color. That needs to be shaded better, but I'm not sure I have that capability. Like, getting into shading clothes is where I'm just doing something. Doesn't always look great. Okay, so this is gonna be dark, that's gonna be dark. Let's zoom out a little. Okay, so this side is in the light as far as I have determined. Even bigger brush. This is all dark. We're in the dark over here. Zoom out more. Zoom out. Zoom out. No, undo that. Just the palm should be dark. This is dark. This is dark. Thing like that for all the dark spots, and then this is dark. I don't know if I want that completely dark, but we'll start with that, and then yeah, sure. Want a slightly more red tone. Slightly more red, but also maybe pinkish. Like that. I don't like that at all. Back. Okay, so we got this color. Oops, I fucked it up already. Okay. Like this? And yeah. Like a transition zone. The more intense shade. Then I think I need an even darker pink. Darker than that. For these really dark spots, like down here. Do that. It's big, I think. Underneath the palm should be really dark. Right by the legs should be really dark. Better tool for that. The blur tool. More blur, more blur. Stop blurring. Blur the way I've asked you. Okay, and then right at the edges, there should be really dark darks. A little there, right there, and this corner should be really dark. Got the bottom of this right there. Something like that. Sure, and then I think I should add some wrinkly lines every now and again. So like maybe right there. Where else does stuff wrinkle? A lot around pinched areas. I think I just need to do more clothes. I need to study everything. I think I've said like every possible item. But it's true. Doing practice on everything will make everything look better at some point. Okay, and then I need a lighter color to do wrinkles. Lighter than that? This color? Same color. Oh well. And like one here. No, I don't like that. think just those few. Yeah, sure, I guess. Keep it. Okay, and then next, in my attempt to continue avoiding doing the largest area, I'm gonna do purple. I mean, if I did the large area first, it would make it so much easier. Also, for some reason, I made the purple 2 sections. I'll have to figure out where the other section is. Or like, what's part of what section. Okay, sure. Let's see. That should be a dark enough purple. If this would necessarily be dark. Well, yeah, I guess, because it's like behind the head, kind of. This is the part where we're making shit up again. Is this hat that I've made up. This shit's impossible. Like, you could not make this hat in real life in any comfortable manner. Okay. Yeah. Back of the collar's really dark. I need bigger. A very slight darkness on this side, because this is mostly in the light. I've seen so many tips and tricks for how to shade properly. It's never happening. Maybe in a million years. Okay, this is all on a different layer. What about these? Yes, these are on the right layer. What about these? Nope, on a different layer. Why did I even do it like that? Am I stupid? The answer is yes. Okay, I have to go to the other purple layer because I don't want to lose the purple shade color. Wait, what layer are the little balls on? Are they on this layer? Yeah. How did I make these decisions? How did I make these decisions for what is on what layer? Stupid. I really hope everyone else struggles to put art on the correct layer. Not because they're on the wrong layer, but because they've made 7,000 layers and they just literally arbitrarily put stuff on different layers. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to why anything is in any layer. Ew, I need to touch that up a little. See a lot of gaps. Okay, now, give me back that dark purple. Probably not the right purple, but it's fine. And then this is kind of out of the sun, actually. But these need to have a hard cut in the middle because they're like divots. It's hard to communicate. I don't know what these are called in real life. They're like cut-ins. They're weird little thingies. Okay, so this one's a little weird because part of the pant should be in the light. I want this even bigger. Wait, too big, hold on. That's way too fucking big. Still too big. That's okay, big, I guess. I'm gonna need... Oh, go the direction I want you. Okay, what I need now is a slightly darker purple. For those edges and stuff, like where things touch. But also, like, back here, I think it's the darkest purple. Then maybe a little down here, because this isn't really in the light anymore. We're under the light. Okay, what else was on this layer? Okay, these cut-ins are gonna have a really weird look to them. I'm just gonna make it up here. I think that's 90% of this art is just making shit up. Okay. Oopsies, I right-clicked. Go back. The airbrush. A really small version. I can see all this little schmutz at the top. I'll do that. Give me the almost color. Little spots that I did not get properly. And I spilled. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Ugh, I can see it in the other layers now too. God damn it. Like every time I look, there's more little spots that I missed. Those aren't even all the same color, but that's okay, because that's getting we're coloring on top of that. Coloring the wrong color on top of that. There we go. This one it should kind of be like that. And then we have to go fix the bottom one again. Jeez, I did not color these very well at all. And we go back, and I need to take a slightly not too dark color. Like a line in the middle. Darker than that. No, not it. This color? Right, that's too saturated. This is not looking the way I think it should look in. I guess I'll go with this one. These all get this line in them. Represents where the fabric divots. Even though it doesn't look that great. It looks fine, I guess, from a distance. I think I should do more shading around those. Oh, I didn't even use any color on these ones. That's okay, we'll get there. These ones need to be fixed up first before I get too far. So there's two. Good. Okay. Top, why are you like not the color I want you to be? Make them overly light. And then there's a little thing. There's a bunch of shit on this one that's not colored well. Okay. Now I have to remember the colors I used on the other side. What I think World of Me up is that this one should just be around the edges. Like a smudge there. Is that from the line art? Yeah, that's line art. Okay. Go back. Now, this one, it should be on the bottom half mainly. Doesn't make sense, but it sure is what I'm doing. Then we go back to the other side. Just a bit more up to the line. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want soft eraser. Soft eraser. Need a little less soft eraser. I need the soft eraser to be even softer. Yeah, I guess that looks whatever. That one's already soft enough. No, get rid of that. I gotta cook my dinners for next week. Later today, and I just don't want it. But I have to. Or else I have to go buy food. I say, but I bought food of my own free will on Friday, and it's like, why did you do that? You did not need to go spend money on a fucking Honorito is what it was. Like, which is a made-up food item. Where they just fucking put random shit in a really flat piece of pawn. Hold on, that don't look right. It was good, though. I think it immediately upset my stomach, though. Like, I had to go to the bathroom immediately. That was a 0 seconds till my stomach was upset. But I have a really sensitive stomach, so that's not uncommon. Was I gonna do more with the pants? Not really. Wait, hold on. That. Could there be more at the knee, maybe? Heel, there's generally gonna be some around where there's a pivot. Yeah, sure. That's totally what fucking wrinkles look like. Then were these on this layer? No, they weren't. Okay, so I think that's everything on the special stupid layer. Now let's go to the regular purple layer. And I think we're on the darkest purple. Oh, extra dark purples and darker purple. Hold on. Back of the collar. This is like the and the ultra shade spots. Maybe like a little right there. That's on. And we've got these who need it there. And the shoes have it too. Okay, and then texturing furry things. I'm about to have a really fun time figuring out how I want to do this. Maybe I should just do like little things like that. Yeah, I guess so. I'll like. No, that's too light, or that's not light enough, I mean. Turn down the opacity. Fuzzy things are kind of fuzzy in layers a lot of the time. I don't know how this is gonna end up looking. Okay, and then I need some lighter fur tones. They're not lighter fur tones. White fur tones. That's a little too... That's fine. Then we need dark fur tone. These are all gonna be different colors because I did not recall what color I picked for each one. I guess that looks okay. Let's go fuck it up on the other side. Got furries, little fur bits, little fur. And then I guess I'll just do it from the line art so that it's a consistent color for the rest of them. These do not look... This does not look as good as the other side did. Get rid of all of this. Except for the side, the right side. Okay. Like little fluffy bits. Got little hairs. That one back. I saw something where someone was like, you should not use the undo tool that much, but like, man, what do you want me to do? Not like restart every 60 seconds? No, I don't know. I didn't really get the point of it because it's like, just keep doing it. Do stuff till you like it. I don't know. I don't know why it matters if you're using the undo tool a lot. I mean, like when you're doing like traditional art, you can't use an undo tool, but I don't know if that matters. Okay, these ones have like complete nonsensical fluffing, but that's okay. Well, this one, I guess it's more like they're fuzzy in layers as opposed to like little fuzzy in layers. Big fuzzy in layers, like stuff like this. Got little hairs between layers. These fuzzy balls make no sense. But that's the fun of it. What the fuck is the point of drawing an outfit that makes any sense? Why make things easy on yourself? I choose to look at references. Okay, let's do some of the neutral color. I can see all these little spots that I've missed, and I just like, we're not going back for those. It was particularly egregious over here, but like, I don't care enough for the rest of the areas. I think we'll live if not 100% perfect everywhere. Is how it is, you know? I don't know how I on this part, but you know. I'll keep trying my best, and that's all you can hope for. That I wasn't gonna fix it, but I want it. Oh, it's actually that the this thing is inside the, oops, too big. Really small one. There we go. Okay, go back here. Well, here, dark area. Why is it not? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer is what it is. Okay. That look fuzzy? I don't know. I don't wear things that are like furry or fuzzy. Only things I own that are furry or fuzzy are stuffed animals. I'm not completely satisfied with those, but I think I'll leave that as it is for now. So do I want to add a little bit of super light spot? Yeah, I think so. Oops. I fucked that one up. Hold on. Do that. It needs to be under this layer so that, like, new layer. Okay. Bring a layer below. Mix this up a little. I might finish a little early just so I can have lunch before my landlord comes here. A little bit of saturated color where the sun's hitting. Saturate it a little. Right on the crotch. Wait, that's not the right layer. Right on the crotch. Real saturated. Saturation right in the middle. There's no saturation on the other side because the light's not hitting it the same. Little on here. And there's none on this one. Okay. Ew. So now I gotta move on to all the parts of this that I don't want to work on. Which is the big parts of the pink, or the controller, or the other things that I've been ignoring. Oh boy. Guess we're for the pink. Pink that's also in like 7 random fucking layers because I'm an idiot. Okay. I think what I did is the shirt and the pants are combined. Is that what I did? Yes. Okay, so it's collar and hat versus shirt and pants. But if you were to read the name of my layers, they're both called pink. Like, good job, asshole. Start with the hat. What do we got for shading the hat? Start by stealing the line color. Doing some airbrushing with that. Too much airbrushing right there. But not a lot. Probably more than I want. That. There. It all around the edges. None there. Edges. And a lot back here. Switch to the other pink so that I don't use random shades like I'm gonna. Okay, clipping the layer. So we've got the boob window. Boob window should be kind of shaded, but like not really, because there's a lot of light getting here. Like, kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. The shade here, because even though it's in the sun area, it's tucked into the body pretty well. Same thing with right here. I think I need this to be bigger. Lots down here is shaded, like this is all pretty dark. Have to come back. Ruffles get shaded kind of weird because I don't fundamentally get ruffles, but that's okay. Why did you choose fucking don't get, bro? I think they look cute. All the design choices in this entire outfit are, do I think this looks cute? That's it. No other kinds of fucking thought went into when drawing this. Is it realistic? No. Does it look cute? What is that? What is that? That. I don't even. Is that on the line art layer? Sure hope so. Nope. Ooh. Oh boy. What layer is that potentially on? Maybe on the other pink layer? Yes, thank God. I'm gonna have an Annie. But now I got oh, is there something? No, that's my screen. It's dirty, I think. Eternal struggle. Is this wrong, or is that my screen is dirty? Okay, so we've got lots of shade here. One is gonna be kind of weird because this arm is like in the dark, but it's not like that much in the dark. I don't know. I think I'll shade it like that. Give me like a tighter thing for these underneath areas where there's definitely dark. And we need our darker dark. Darker than dark. Goes right in the armpit. Right along this edge. And then this one is gonna be also in this crease a little. Not too much in that crease, but back. Toss there. I don't like how that's looking, but we'll just leave it. It is how it is. Little sauce right there, and I forgot to color the pants, but that's okay, we'll get there. Okay, and then darkest dark over here. Darkest dark goes between the body and the arm. On the bottom, and I see all these little spotties that I need to fix. Spots. Right there, and then on the bottom of this. Oops. Oh, the issue is my opacity is low. Like, why isn't it filling it in like I want? My opacity is fucking like 5. I turn the opacity down for. Opacity on it. Oh wait, this is not the right color. That's what's happening here. There we go. Too much sauce. Get rid of that. Right along the edge. Okay, and then where else? Oh, I forgot I have to shade the gray. I'll get to the gray at some point. This kind of looks dirty over here. Just give it a little touch up. That didn't work. Hold on, go back. Ooh, that's because I've been doing this on the wrong layer. We're not fixing that. Okay. Sure. But we'll leave that. Now for pants. Looks interesting so far. Okay, so the pants. We've got the big airbrush. We need a little smaller. Little smaller still. Right between the legs is gonna be shaded. Right here is gonna be shaded. This part of the leg is gonna be completely shaded. A little here. A little more down here. The bottom of the shoe, which I think I maybe should change the color of the shoe a little bit. At least the sole of the shoe. Kinda right now. Okay, so we've got that mostly blocked off. Now I need a slightly darker. Slightly darker goes right. Went too far. So I need a smaller brush. Slightly darker goes right there. There's slightly darker here. Right there. Little in the pit. What do you call that? Pit? That's what I've always called it, but there's no way anyone else on planet Earth thinks it's called a fucking meat pit. Like, it's gotta have a name. Every part of the body has a stupid ass name, right? Like, at least that's what science has told me, is that we just, like, choose names for everything. Okay, I want some super bright whites right here. Need a little bit of that here. Go right there. And then... no, take that away. Doesn't get good. There. Then we need a little bit of parts. Already put it there. That can have just like a random spot of it. Okay. This looks not the best, but it is what it is. That's how this whole piece is going to see. And let's do a little bit of more wrinkly lines. Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. But, I kind of drew in a lot of the wrinkles for the pink part. Like, the collar is stiff, so I don't really do wrinkles on the collar. Shit. Pants probably need wrinkles. There's already wrinkles in a lot of the areas, so. Maybe a few on the thigh. Maybe like that. Or, I really hate drawing wrinkles. They're hard to draw. No, no, no. Get rid of that. I don't know. I guess I'll leave that like that for now. I don't know. Okay, gray. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I think it's like... I'm just not good at shading. And it's fine. I mean, I'll live with whatever outcome there is to this drawing. But we'll see. Okay, so we've got gray. Like dark there, dark in between, dark over here, dark right there. Be dark under the puffs. What is that? What is that spot? Is that a spot where there's no color? Oh god. Nope, that's not what I wanted. E. I have to go through like each layer and check what that is. Not there. Or let's start with the easiest, which is like, is that actually a spot that's not colored? Yes. Don't go through fine art for no reason. Okay. Back to airbrushing. So yeah, down here. There should be a little here. And well, there's not enough airbrushing, but I don't know. How is that? Is there other gray parts? I ask about my own design that I made. You need darker, darkest. Darker. They're a little dark. Then gray doesn't really get wrinkled. Okay, and then I want a lighter light. Kind of purpley, but I think that's fine because, like, I don't know, purpley white. That looks okay, I guess. E. Ooh, one thing I'm gonna have to, like, look up a reference for is how to texture balloons. I don't, but like, off the top of my head, I don't know what a balloon looks like in, like, relation to lighting. I don't think of what that would look like. Do I want to do a reference? Not really. Okay, what do I want to do next? Probably the stick. I need to color the stick. Wait, 1 second. Maybe I want to make the gray a different gray. I want this gray to be less gray. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Also not even the right layer that I want it to be on. That's a little too light. This? Nope, too dark now. I need my color wheel to let me zoom in. Color wheel does not zoom in. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. I don't know, am I gonna do it that gray? I should do it as, like, really close to the darkest gray I use, which is like this color. Maybe slightly darker. Okay. Yeah, I'll switch it to this gray. Because the other gray is just not the right one. Fine art gray. Alright. Oopsies, I got that purple. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I don't want to go back to work, like, any day. That's like what, like, I was talking about jobs earlier, and, like, I work a job, but goddamn do I wish I did not work a job. But I gotta pay rent. Shit. Even, like, doing fun jobs forever is like, ugh. I literally have to, like, this is the exact same topic I already talked about. I could not do art for a job. Not do anything for a job. No, I genuinely think, like, in theory, I would like to not have a job in the same way, like, everyone says they wouldn't want to have a job, but I think I would just get bored and I would feel like I'm wasting my time if I didn't have something to do. Ugh, there's so many spotty areas I need to go fix. Okay, so let's see. Where's the gray layer so I can start with that? Gray. That. Don't know where the true gray is anymore. Fix it on the pan. It's. Hold on. Is that spilling out? I guess that's just an uncolored spot. See, this is why I don't like the bucket tool, because bucket tool leaves like so much little bits, little french fry at the bottom of the bag. Double check the other areas while I'm fixing that up. Then I think I gotta go around the heart again with like red. So many little spots. Should have done more thorough coloring earlier. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It is what it is. SOCS. Okay, next I gotta fix kind of this stuff. What layer is that on? This layer. You can still see stuff I missed, god damn it. Ugh, that is not right, great. Back. There we go. Okay. I wish I named my layers more descriptively, because I can't tell them apart. Oopsies, we're not the right color right now. That went too far. I also have to consider what layers on top of what, because that tells me where I need to fix stuff the most. Oopsies. Oh. Right there. There's a lot on the pants. Yeah, I think it's mainly that need to be fixed up. Alright, which of these 7,000 layers on? Oops. Not the right. Blur. The lightest pink possible. Still don't look right. I just turn this off and yeah. Return it on. I need to go back and fix like all of this purple. That was fine. The purple is its own layer, so I can't fix that. I don't know why I didn't clipping group the purple. I did something weird with it is why. More colors I missed. Again, where I missed now. Fine, that's just a darker spot. I'm not fixing. Back. This. Gotta erase it out of the leg. Too big. No? What layer am I on? Oh, I'm on watercolor. That's why I was like, why is it... There's something there, but I'm just gonna... That one's just gonna get to live. Okay, so next, I need to fix this purple. This purple looks like shit. Purple. So much easier to see it when there's a dark color on top. I'm inevitably gonna miss like a million of these little spots. Oh, I forgot. I saw that Dandadan is having its next season already, apparently. I need to start watching that. I think the anime is quickly gonna catch up to the manga, which is like not always the best thing. They should throw in a few filler episodes for funsies. Anime exclusive filler. I feel like that's not really a thing anymore, which is kind of sad. In that, like, it makes it a little, like, sometimes anime filler is fun. Sometimes the story's too fast-paced without it, you know? Like, where's the beach episode? Where's the hot tub episode? I need a little relaxation between all the serious. Like, I think that's one of my biggest critiques of current shonen, is there's no breaks. The characters never get any fucking time to sit with themselves. It's just like, and which is like, you can argue, be like, well, in war or whatever, they wouldn't get a break. And it's like, I mean, I guess, but in a good story, there needs to be like slow moment. There needs to be some moments where you take your foot off the gas just for a little. Otherwise, you're not giving time for things to sink into the audience. And also, like, slow moments are good moments to hammer in certain traits or stuff about characters. I think that's kind of why I really, really like Dungeon Meshi, because, like, it's serious, but the characters also have these slow moments in between the serious moments, which is mainly them cooking food. But it really does improve the story to have those little moments. Because it shows what the characters value and, like, who they are outside of what they're doing. Gives them moments to establish better relationships with each other as well. I think that's a definite issue in a lot of shonen, is characters are really shallow. Like, specifically something like, okay, I'll preface, I do really like Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer is exceptionally shallow in terms of the shonen. And it's just something it would benefit from, like, having a few more slow moments in the story. The airbrush. Sometimes you just need something else to go on for a little. That's okay. I think I should lighten up the outline on this side. Oh, that's not working. Too light. Need my color circle to be, like, way bigger. Oopsies, too far, too far. Okay. Airbrush. I don't know if I like the dynamic coloring in the line art, but no. Maybe I'll keep with a little bit of the dynamic line art coloring. I think that adds a little more to the art, to have it be a little more varied. Airbrush. go right there on the collar. Oops, I'm getting it too far. Getting it all over everything. Far still. You zoom in and you brush. Oh, I can see a spot. We're gonna ignore it though. And that spot doesn't. Oh, I might go back and do that a little more. Even more color changes. Again, I don't think I have to make any edits for the line art, really. That's purple. What's this one? This one's pink. So the pink I kind of edited. Let's do a little more on the purple. Or is that purple? No, this one's yellow. Hold on. There we go. This one is the purple. So I'm gonna do a little bit of color editing. That just will give it a little bit extra oomph. Have slightly, like, varied lines. Yeah, I've never done line art with, like, variation in the actual color of the lines. I've only done flat colors in the lines. But I think this is interesting. I should just do lineless art more. I think that's the real solution here. Okay, and then I need to do a little bit of editing on the darkest lines. That one. These ones I might leave a little alone. Purple's fine. Maybe in areas like this. Lighten those a little. Okay. Oopsies, oopsies. That, okay. And then let's... What else is on this layer? Gray. And... yeah, just the gray. Okay. Oh, I'll fix up a little of the gray too. Softer. So I think one of my... If I'm gonna do another art piece on stream, I think I should do like a mainly background or like a landscape piece. Something that's less human focused, because I think 99% of my art is human focused. I went too dark in that area. Hold on. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like it'll add some variety to yeah, I think we're cooking. A bit of missing color right there, but I'll have to figure out what layer that's on. Okay, and then speaking of this layer, I need to fix this side of the vest. This way lighter. It'll all be way lighter. More like that. Here, but without getting close, like a weird. Okay. What else? The gold. The gold needs to be edited. The gold, I think I can pretty heavily change the line art because gold is super reflective. So, like, some areas should be intensely light compared to the others. I think that looks a good way to do the line art. Not this one specifically, but change that area back to being darkish. The bells. I should watch other people do art, but that's like one thing I've complained about, where it's like I struggle to watch videos of people doing art. Like, sitting and watching someone else draw is not that fun for me, which is crazy considering I expect people to do that for me, like sit and watch me do art. But I don't know, it's just like not my thing. Never been my thing to sit and watch people draw. And then we've got this, and then we've got a little bit of that. I just want to consume the finished artwork. There's no magic in the way the art's made. Oh, this whole bell didn't get colored properly. Oopsie doopsie. Okay though. Why do I got a little hand? Got a little hand. Stop having the little hand? Ew. How do I get rid of this little hand? Oh god, what am I doing? Jesus Christ. Oh no. They're Control-Z-ing this? No. No, I think I might have to close the art and then open it again because I don't know what I'm fucking doing. No. Happened. File. Oh. Where is this? Where do I keep this piece of art? Oh no, what is this fucking page called? This one. Okay. I want you to open it again. I'm just gonna close the whole program and open it again. I hate touching random shit and then not knowing what I touched. Alright, open that back up, please. Please get rid of whatever we had just been doing. Okay, yay, we're back to being able to color. Slightly dark. There we go. Okay. Then let's do that for, well, I kind of did that for the hair. Let's do it a little more. Oh, now my little thing for dragging around the fucking... There we go, now it's back. Okay. Fixed it, never mind, don't worry about it. Colors. Colors. Wait, what layer is the fucking... Huh? What layer is that? What layer is the hair line? What? I don't fucking know. We're doing it on this. Got gold shit everywhere. I did that on the wrong layer too. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now there's no gold shit. Anyway, I'm struggling so bad. Let's make the top here a lighter, even lighter. Getting it on other stuff, but it's what it is. Probably should have done this on its own layer. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Back to, I kind of liked the darker for some of these tips. Leave that dark. that. I guess so. I guess that's not bad. Okay. Oh, I still gotta change the line art for this stick. Whoa, that kind of looks intense with no lines. Just go back and do this whole thing no line. Ah, that's a lot of work. New layer. 7,000 million. Lavina. Okay, let's start by making the outline for this thick brown. A pen. Not brown enough. Brown. That's because I'm on the eraser. Can't color if you're using the fucking eraser. Where's the back button? Okay. Don't like that still. Sure, whatever. We'll with that one. And the stick should be a really similar brown. I need to... What color is this bag? I think this bag's gonna be like the red. Did I get it? No. Oh. Bag. A red outline. I'll fix that in a second. I need this part to kind of red. Close enough, that's good. I don't care. Oh, I got it too far. Morning, I got a cookie. And it was a good cookie. Except for it hurt my stomach a little bit. I ate it before eating anything else. I mean, it was okay cookie. It was a cookie I got for discount. I like to go to my local stores and buy like whatever garbage they're gonna throw away. Like they'll be like 50% off these cookies we baked last fucking week. Like sure. Give me your fucking old ass cookies, I'll eat them. Or like they had produce, that was pretty old. I bought old produce. Oh no, there's shit on this one. Fine. God, I put it on the wrong layer. What layer is this on? Not on a layer? There we go. But I do that for fruit too. I tend to go buy like cheap fruit. But this morning they mainly had potatoes and stuff. So I got like 4 potatoes and a jicama. I don't know if people know what jicama is. But I feel like the store doesn't because they put them with the potatoes and it's like, what the fuck am I eating that's got jicama and potatoes? Jicama is like a fruit essentially. You treat it closer to a fruit. But I sure did get a lot of it, so I'll have to either I forget what I was gonna do with it. Maybe I'll put it in like some lemon juice or something. In lemon juice. Usually you'll put like tahini on it. Have it like that. Color some stuff in. New layer. Call it stick. Color this fucking stick in. My spine. Spine pot. I think I'll color in the stick and then I'll probably get off for today. I can have a little bit of a rest before my landlord gets. I don't know how long this take. Do other things today. Sit in my bed and watch you for the next 5 hours. No, normal stuff. I need to like put a time limit on how much time I spend watching YouTube. Because I'm not actually watching it. Like, I'll put YouTube on, and just not look at the video. I just want the sound. And then I'm not even really listening to the sound. It's just like playing a video that I'm not listening to or watching. Like zoning out while in the background someone talks about fucking webkins and like the rise of webkin. I don't know. I think I've got brain rot. I think I need to work on my attention span. That's one of those things where it's like I think everyone's attention has been severely impacted by the internet and like everything else. Honestly, drawing for 3 hours a week and just focusing on this is a pretty big like improvement for my attention span. Drawing. Half the time when I draw though, I'll be doing exactly what I was just describing, which is like have a video playing that I'm not listening to and watch, or like not listening to it, I'm not watching it, it's just playing in the background. Which I guess is like good for the people whose videos it is, because they get a free, like a view. A very long view when I watch their video for the next 3 hours. But for my brain, it's not good. Brain needs to actually be able to lock in and watch things. Like, I really need to work on that, though, because, like, part of my job is reading science papers, and reading science papers is so hard. You need, like, 99% brain power to read a science paper, or else you're just sitting there like, what does this say? What do any of these words mean? You're, like, screaming and crying because the person wrote in the, like, worst like, not worst English, but, like, the most esoteric English possible. Like, they're, like, describing things using words you've never even heard of for no reason, when they could just be like, we saw a square. Or they'll be like, we observed various hues of chartreuse. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Can you just say you saw, like, fucking green? That's how reading science papers feels. And then you'll get where that, because of that, no, like, common people don't understand science papers, and so then you get, like, articles where it's someone who's, like, trying to do science communication, except for they've really, really badly botched understanding the core, like, message of what the paper accomplished. And then you get papers, or, like, people who are like, did you hear they made a immortal dog? And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And the study that the news article talked about instead was like, we found a gene in dogs that's like this gene in the immortal jellyfish, or something like that. I don't know. Science papers are stupid. I say, but I'm gonna have to read science papers for forever. The rest of my life. I've committed to the emails and science paper job. That's what I feel like. Every day of my life I send emails and I get so mad. That fucking reminds me, on Friday I was supposed to meet with some guy for him to help me with my work. And like, we were supposed to meet at like 1:30, and I was like, he's like, I'll send you a Zoom link at 1 o'clock for the Zoom meeting, and he hadn't done that, and so like at whatever o'clock, like right before 1:30, I sent him an email and I'm like, hey, you didn't send me a Zoom link, please send me a Zoom link. And he goes, ah, gotcha, and sends a Zoom link, and then I click on it and the Zoom link's broken. And I'm just like, I sent him an email, it's like 1:31 now, and I'm like, hey, the Zoom link's broken, and then he never responded. He just did not respond back. And it's like, okay. So now I gotta decide how I'm gonna email him back on Monday, because I just didn't have the willpower to do it on Friday. I'm gonna email him on Monday to be like, hey bestie, did you see the part where I said that your Zoom link was broken? Can we reschedule? Because I really need you to solve my fucking problem for me. Because it's outside the scope of what I can do. I really, really, really badly needed your expertise. I did not, like, not show up. I just couldn't access the Zoom. What color is an N64 controller? I think that was a good gray for an N64. Not a good gray for seeing against the background, though. I'll come back to it. I'll get the rest of that. I think that's the right gray. In my heart, that's the right gray. But I think that's my least favorite part of jobs, is like when you need someone else to do something for you, and you just have to, like, wait. And you can't do anything about it. You just have to wait for them to do it for you. And you're like, I really would like to get something done today. If you could hurry up and email me this. And they're like, yeah, I'll get it done in 7 hours. And it's like, this is a fucking 10-minute task. Can you just, like, sit down and do it for me? No, but that's always torturous. It's just waiting for people to respond to something. Or waiting for people to get something done. God, my last quarter of school, like, in spring, I had a group project, and the girl just would not fucking, she wouldn't work on it. It's like, girl, we're how old now? We're grad students. We're grad students. You're being paid to be here. Please, dear God, just work on the fucking project. You're killing me. Okay, let me change the outline a little bit on this thing. I think I'm gonna change the outline, and then I think I'll be done for today. Yeah, that looks fine. And I'll go lunch or something. I'll sit here till my boss gets here. No, not my boss. My boss is not coming here. My landlord, that's who's coming here. I could color the buttons, but I don't know what the buttons colors are, and I will figure it out next time. I literally have not eaten that much today. Okay, so... I don't know how I feel about the shading, but I think it looks okay so far. I think, if anything, people are just gonna go, this person doesn't know how to fucking shade a drawing. Like, they're just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on with the shading? I also hope that the arm on the right doesn't look too long, but I think way too late now to fix that if that was true. Actually, I could fix it later on by just kind of, like, shoving it over, but not right now. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I think this is coming along nicely still. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, I think I have to fucking finish coloring the sticks, finish coloring the controller, work on the dog. I have not worked on the dog at all in the bottom. Then maybe eventually get to the background. The background, I think I'm gonna do lineless. We'll see. I'll have to decide. Anyway, if you stuck around, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you around or something. Alright.